as I get older, one thing that I learn to understand is that I think very differently than most Americans do. I read something this glorious afternoon saying that, evidently a lot of people, after 3 years of Trump laying low, have forgotten how nasty of a person he really is. I can't understand how that is possible. The more time that goes by, the more stuff that has come out in regards to how Trump handled COVID, how he handled the riots, how he handled the pandemic, how he handled the January 6th. And his, if anything, his lack of action. I don't see how anybody looks at Trump and can forget. And I said that for a while. I was like, most of them come out, and you had the House bill they put out where they went through all the intelligence community, CIA and all that. They did their job. They warned everybody, let everybody know what was coming. COVID was serious. Trump did not act. And it just angers me and it frustrates me to think that someone could have forgotten about how poor of a politician he really was. He was never fit to be president. Never fit to be president. And sometimes it bothers me, and I worry that people want a polite Hitler. That it's more of the things he said and the way he said it than it is the Muslim ban. They started shooting, talking about Kung Flu. I'm nobody. I went to college for a semester. I'm nobody. I know this. You are what you write. And I thought the tweets were funny. I did. I thought they weren't professional. I thought it was embarrassing. And I realize now that that's what a bunch of these white folks voted for, was a person that's gonna, someone said something today, someone says, made a point, they were talking about how Trump pimps Christianity and all that. And it's true. He really does. He pimps it in a way that I don't think I can explain it. Not in that I believe in God and I believe in faith and all that. He pimps it in holding the Bible up after they went into that church and gassed the church. And two kings. And he pimps the Bible. He pimps Christianity in a perverted kind of way. And I think that's embarrassing, and it's truly shameful that they can't see that. They can't, understand that it doesn't go anywhere. I think it took Trump and this whole era for me to understand how, they talking about, the Democrats want to get rid of in God and erase God and all that. It took Trump and all that. It showed me that's a bunch of bullshit. That's a bunch of bullshit. That's false. What Republicans do is they'll pick things that they know are deeply unpopular, like Oklahoma with the state governments on the wall, and they'll put that on the wall. And then when everyone else is like, wait a minute, why are we pushing that on the wall? Why are we doing this now? Because they want to say, you guys hate God. That's Republicans. That's what they do. That's what they do. That's the game they play. And it's a dirty game. And they're playing with children, and they're playing with religion. They'll take things that are unpopular or controversial, and they'll rush it in before an election or before something important happens, just to make it about, because ultimately they don't have any real issues to stand on. This is not an argument about I disagree with Trump. Trump never put up a substitution for Obamacare. He never did. Love him or hate him. He said he would. He never did. That was a lie, And it's just down the path of him being president. It was just lies. Lie after lie after lie, And so those kind of things, I don't know, me just bring it home, just bring it home to what we really face. I think that, I'll leave it at that.